If this is working. What's wrong with got a roast the foot? Okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shake Up. And I'm not sure if I'm fucking live right now. They changed something on YouTube. Let me know if I'm live right now. Because they changed a step for me to go live. I think they took a step away. And I wasn't. Okay, I'm live. Hey, okay. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the show, Ryan, Bender, Von Paulo. What's up, guys? Oh man, I thought Bill was gonna be here today, but he couldn't make it again. So you got just me today again. But I handicap golf stream, and then I handicapped Woodbine. I don't know how much I'm gonna like Woodbine. I was between Ellis Park, Woodbine, and Saratoga. I kind of went with Woodbine because Saratoga is doing a copyright thing every time I show their video. And so my real choice was, I guess, between Ellis Park and Woodbine, and I picked Woodbine, so we'll see. All right, let me get my setup over here. Oh, by the way, there's not going to be a show next weekend. I'm going on vacation. So no show Thursday or Friday next week. We're going up north. I'll probably be bored out of my mind. Hey, what's up, Scott? Let's see, what's going on with my Twin Spires account? There we go. Yeah, Von Paulo, so what they're doing, and I never knew that they were doing it. So they're giving us copyright infractions or whatever, but at this time they're not being like a true copyright strike where you only get 3 of them. So I'm not sure what the hell that means. So they're doing, I think they're called copyright claims. So I really don't know what that means, and I just don't want to get a whole bunch of content done and then they fucking all of a sudden decide, no, that's a true copyright strike and we're going to pull you or whatever they can do. I don't even know. I think Bill's either picked up some side work or he's doing something with the kids. He said yesterday he was going to be here, and then this morning he called. So he didn't. Since I don't have a phone, he had to send it to my wife. But I don't think it's an emergency. It's probably either something he picked up some side work to do, or actually doing something with the kids. I'm not sure on that. Hey, what's up, Judge Brown? Yeah, so I'm not sure what are these copyright claims and the difference between a claim and a strike, so I'm not using it. Actually, we're getting them on all of Bill's non-copyrighted music that he's been putting up. So that's why I've been coming on without music. So we're probably gonna, but I don't care about that. I don't want to lose the videos. So I don't know. Yesterday that workaround did it, but no one let me know if they could see the video when I made it small like that. So I don't know if that worked. Let's face it, I'm not going to have that many plays at Saratoga anyways. I'm going to look for the cheapest races, and I don't even know how interested I'd be in Saratoga anyways. Right now anyways. So anyways, we got Gulfstream Park yesterday on the turf. We thought the turf was actually kind of running. I think the turf was kind of chalky. We could have had a few exactas. Last race I got put up on that disqualification, but I would have had the exacta either way. So I don't know if the turf been favoring anything on the routes. But this is a mile on the turf claiming 12.5. The one horse, let's see, he got in position at the top of the stretch. The marks don't look real good. That was a mile and an eighth race. You know, when they're a marathon race, I usually don't try to put them in the profile. I'll put the running style in the profile, but not the time. So I'm not used to looking at marathon route races because they always fuck up the times when you compare them to mile 7.5 and mile and a 16th. I don't know. Let's just say that looks like a good race. He was in position at the top of the stretch. He just missed by a neck. 2 races ago, he was slow. That was at a mile on the turf. And 3 races ago, he was the slowest winner. So, I mean, this horse just looks like he's a one-run closer to me. Anyways. Scott White is saying the outside 2 and 3 posts. So it sounds like whatever the widest 2 or 3 posts were on fire yesterday on the turf. Yeah, maybe, but you know what? It's kind of hard to judge a track when, let's see, one of the winners was a 3 to 5 that we hit that small double that put us up, you know, and I thought he was basically as close to a single, you know. So he was pretty obvious. The other race, the 5 horse ran away from it. I think he was 7 to 5. And then the third race was the last race. The 8 won it, but, you know, he veered out, and we had the 11, who was basically second or third choice. I guess it was kind of outside, but when you consider the price, no one surprised us. So I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to think that maybe it was inside, outside, or obvious horses kind of winning. It's kind of hard to judge there. The 2 horse. Last race was a sprint race. That's not the running style for a sprinter. I don't see him on any routes. I don't mind route to sprint, but there's also nothing that makes me want to bet this horse. The 3 horse, bad rail last race at this level, average. He was in the 4 hole. I didn't give him a asterisk because I don't know if he was on the inside or outside there. 2 races ago, stalking closing day, he went too fast too early. I like that move. And 3 races ago, he tried to go wire on a stalking closing day. Should have gave him an asterisk there, and he went too fast to win that race. So he's the horse that I'm interested the most so far. 4 horsemen running at this level, average last race, tried to go wire to wire. I don't think that's a bad race for an average race. That was again at a 1.125. He did duel pretty much the whole way around. He dueled for the first 2 calls, pulled away at the top of the stretch to get caught. I don't think that's a bad running line. 2 races ago, he was slow. Matt Strikes with the slowest winner and slow. Managed to get in position at the top of the stretch, though, for as bad as I think that is. And 3 races ago, I got him outside was good. He was stuck on the rail. He was average. So overall, he doesn't look too bad. Wow, he's 16-1. We got to get to who they're betting here. What is this? I don't have the post positions are small. They're different. They're making me have a hard time. Last race was 1 race sample. Dropping a little bit. Let's see. He has a very weird running line. He was up close for the first 2 calls. He was 4x3. Then he fell back by 4x7 and finished up. That's kind of a weird running line. 2 races back, stalking closing day. He got an asterisk for trying to go wire to wire. He went fast at the first call, fell apart. Got a -13 speed figure. I'm not going to. At a higher level. What is this, the 5 horse I'm on? Trying to think my way through this race. The 6 horse went too fast to win last race. Obviously, I like that race. 2 races ago, it looks like he just chased a slow. That race, he just chased the slowest pace of the day. I think that race is better than it looks. 3-2 on him. Hey, what's up, Q Savage, Steve B, Cole snuck in here, Scott, what's up, guys? Marco Lou's here. Yeah, we need a Rolex day. The 7 I wasn't able to look up, but 7's been running at Tampa Down, and we know that at Tampa Down on the turf, more days than not, speed was bad and stalkers and closers was dominant. He just looks like a regular stalker and closer here. Wow, now I wish I would have looked him up because he's 25-1, but I don't know how interested I'm going to be in him. The 9 horse dropping into the class, average, second average. That's not a bad race. Holy shit, that's not a bad race. I didn't go to March. He was at 50,000 in March. Let's see. Am I interested? I might be a little interested in this race. I'm not sure which direction and how I'm leaning towards in this race right now, but there are some horses that I'm a bit interested in here. I like the 6, but I think he's overbet. Who is this horse?
Just arriving today.
The 10 horse.
9 races on the program.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill this sound.
Begins with race number 4.
What the fuck up, dude? The 10 horse, I can't rate last race. It's not a bad race. He was pretty much in contention at the top of the stretch. That was a 1 race sample, so I couldn't rate it. He's dropping also. 2 races back at a higher level, he was average. 3 races ago, he was fast, average at a higher level. $11 looks like a pure throwout. Well, let's handicap. Who's leading and who's chasing? I think the 10 might want the lead. The 6 wants to lead. The 5 probably wants to lead. The 3's capable on some days, but I think the 3's going to rate here. Two looks like a 1-run horse. I probably agree that the 6 deserves to be favorite. Oh, they're coming in. You know, I'm going to get today started off in the first race. I don't have time to be that creative. I am a little interested in this race. I think the 6 is tough, but I think he's a bit over bet. I'm going to take a shot with the 9 and the 10 here, just to win. Just going to get started here early. The 3 was another horse I was interested in. I should have looked at his odds, but I felt like I was pressed on time and would have got shut out. I had enough time to look at him enough. So I'm a little, I kind of like the 3, the 6, the 9, and the 10. I just took a smallish shot on the 9 and the 10 to win here. And Jesus Christ, they look like they're 6 across for the most part. See how the hell this track's running right off the bat. 6 across. So this got to be a 23 or lower pace, doesn't it? 22 and 4. That's my jockey clock going off. Hey, what's up, Garth? Thanks for that, man. Oh, Frankie snuck in here too. Let's see, we went 22 and 4, 46 and 4. This is solid fractions right here. I think 6 is in the gravy spot. 6 is going to get the jump on the 10. I need the 10 to be a bit better here to have a shot. Let's see, we went 22. Let me write this down. 22 and 4. 46 and 4. Six, 4. What was that? 6, 4, 10, 6, 4, 1 maybe? I'm not sure who got third. I don't think I ever said anything about counting steps to estimate fractions. I don't think I've ever said that. Sometimes it just, I think it's more of a feeling. I never sit there and count steps. I've never said that. Maybe Bill or someone else might have said that. Who the hell is a 4? Or wasn't really on my radar there. For Chalk winning that race had potential if you were into the 4. Frankie might have had the 4. Yeah, Frankie did have the 4. He gave out the. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a double. Wait. Oh, it looks like Frankie got a double started with the 6. Oh, no, he did give out the 6-4 exact. I see it right above there. I do see it. Frankie gave out 6-5-10 on top of the 1-2-4. And then he also gave out a double. 5-6-10 started to the 4-5. Yeah, that's a decent start for a chalky finish. Oh, the 1 did get 3rd. Well, not a chalk for a chalky winner. 4 are really going to help you in that exacta. I would think. Yeah, all day yesterday the turf was kind of chalky, and they started with a chalky winner. I thought the 6 deserved to be chalk. I just couldn't get that. I just didn't want to do that much. I thought there was a few long shots to go with. He was my best marked horse by far. 4 would have been hard for me to hit the exacta though. And the drop on the 9 and the 10 really didn't help today. I was more interested in the 10, the 9. I was more interested in the 9 than the 10. Maybe I should have been, because this horse has not. I guess I gave more credit on the class. This horse has not, for the last 3 races, have not been getting in position at the top of the stretch. In fact, only February 15th of this year is technically the only time this horse hasn't been in position at the top of the stretch. Oh, usually I don't fall for this. Usually I don't fall for a horse like that. Okay. I guess I liked him because of that big old second that I got ridden there and then the class drop. But wow, he did not run. He did not run at all. Hey, what's up, Joshua Kuhn and Q Savage? Rex is here too. No, I think Frankie's allowed to boom on that. He got a 22-1 to run second, and he gave out that exacta. He turned to even money horse into a little bit better. And if he bet it good, he might have possibly. He could have had a real score off of a ticket like that. I don't know what he bet, but he could have possibly had a score there. Now, if the second choice or third choice ran second, I'd be on him too. You can't boom. Off of that. But there's a possibility he could have had that enough to boom there. Hey, what's up, Daryl? Yeah, when I seen his boom too, I was wondering. Well, what the hell did he hit? But it makes sense with the 4 getting second. Yeah, yesterday I thought was a decent show. not the biggest money making day, and kind of a chalky double and a few I don't know, kind of useful exactas. I thought yesterday was a decent show. Squeaked out a moderate profit. No, I'm not superstitious. Usually just, okay, so it's a scramble. It's usually a scramble getting everything set up. Today there was no excuse. I kind of laid around to the last minute, then ran and get a cigar. So it's usually a scramble. Me just getting the software to stream up and, you know, kind of doing the intro, and most of the time we kind of just get shut out kind of in the first race, or it's a tough race. Lately there's been a lot of 2-year-old races for the first race, so I'm not superstitious about betting the first race. It's just kind of the way it happens. And then with Bill's here, Bill takes even longer for us to get started, you know, a little bit longer, joking around and everything. So it's kind of just the intro and everything and scrambling to get going. Yeah, that's what I told my wife on our walk. I thought yesterday was a good show, not because there was anything really special, but I thought the questions, and I just thought the kind of the questions and the discussions about betting, and I thought they were useful. You know, talking about sitting out, talking about, you know, all the stuff. You know, I thought yesterday was we had a lot to talk about yesterday. I do prefer to get my action down in the middle of the card or later in the card. And it's not because of superstition, it's just because when you hit, or okay, so I'm not always as aggressive in the first 2 races. I usually cut down my bet. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I want to kind of see how the track's running. But there's something, I mean, we all like getting up a decent amount. I kind of don't like hitting the early races and getting up. I know this sounds really stupid, because then I don't want to have to go home or try to stop playing and skip over, you know, kind of nurse it all the way. I kind of prefer, it's really stupid, because honestly, I kind of prefer to lose a few bets early to where I'm even more aggressive betting later in the day. And a lot of times my scores would end up being bigger, because when I first started betting early, sometimes I cut my bets down and I don't get paid off the same way I would have got paid off if it was a later race. But sometimes you need that early hit, because sometimes that's the only fucking hit you hit. Yes, I am drinking water today. It's not a water bottle filled with vodka. I am drinking water. Working. I got my double-ended bag set up in the back patio. I got a big back covered patio in the back. It used to be a big jacuzzi room, but I knocked down all the walls and opened it up. Before we had the house, when we bought the house, it was a 1970s jacuzzi room, complete with shag carpet, a big old purple jacuzzi. So I had to get rid of that, but I've been working out outside. And fucking, I gotta drink water now because I'm cramping up like crazy. Yup, like from the toilet. Oh, that's such a good movie. Hey, what's up, Parsons? I seen you blew up my email today, this morning. Oh, what's up, Premier? You snuck in here too. Jeffrey Bourne's here. Who else? Anyone else sneak in here? Okay, so yesterday, part of the reason why we ended up I think watching the third race of the day where that 17-1, I think they were two 17-1 horses win. We made a nice adjustment thinking it was the outside of the track. We had a discussion about how to view that race, you know, whether it was cheating, whether they did a good job. I think the rest of the races kind of, in my mind, proved that it was kind of an outside track bias yesterday. God damn, I wish that race was later in the day because there was a real chance if we were thinking outside bias for that race, we could have hit that race. So today, I'm going into the day thinking there might be an outside bias on the dirt. There is going to be a little bit of a warning. On the route races, it seems like the inside is stronger. So I guess on the route races, I'm going to act like, I don't know, it's going to be in the back of my mind that I'm hoping it's outside. There's going to be confusion that I think the rail's been okay, a lot better than on the sprints. But on the dirt sprints today, I'm definitely going to be looking outside. Oh, nice, Spencer. I like that. Welcome to the shake-up. Home of Popple's famous unscientific shit. I like that. I don't know if that's an insult, but I do like it. Oh, Bender, you just crushed my dreams. I didn't even realize. You guys know that I just put my marks in. I don't really look at anything as a handicapping wise when I handicap early. Fuck! You just broke my dreams and told me there's just one sprint and it's a 5-horse field. Ah, fuck. Thanks for the bad news, Bender. Hopefully we'll find maybe we'll find something useful. We never know how it's going to turn out, but yeah, that kind of sucks when we think we might be looking for something, right? Hey, what's up, Zero Contrast? Hey, Premier, investigation. Throw up your questions whenever. I'll try to work them in, and the chat room might have answers. We'll try to help you out with whatever, man. We'll try to fit it in. I'll start this race now. So anyways, like I said, right now I'm not sure if it's going to be inside or on the turf. God damn, I can't speak. I'm not sure if it's going to be inside or outside for the dirt routes. So we're just going to handicap, see, maybe we'll find something that can really help. So this is a mile, 12.5 on the dirt. This one horse went too fast to win at the first call last race. Usually you don't go too fast at the first call, being 6 by 6 lengths off the lead. So that makes me think, Jesus Christ, that makes me think that would have been a close. Let me look up that day. That's an odd day. It's not an odd day to earn a heart 6 by 6 lengths, but I don't have that it was a stalking closing or a closing day. That's what makes it a little weird. Let me just look something up on that day. Let's see, July 25th. Oh, that was on the turf. I was looking at the wrong thing. July 25th. At Gulfstream. Third race. What the fuck? Man, was I tired when I marked this thing? Wait a minute. Let me look at something else because something's wrong. Something's wrong here. Let me go back. That might not be a heart. I don't know what I was looking at. Let me look at something. July 25th. What the hell did I do there? $7.25 and make sure I got my shit right. Those are right. You know what? My eyes wandered. My eyes wandered when I was doing it on my quick sheet level. That was actually an average, matching strides with the slowest winner of the day. I knew something didn't seem right there. It wasn't. My eyes wandered when I marked that race. So that race, I'm screaming. That race just looks okay on the average side. He didn't really get in position at the top of the stretch. But 2 races ago, he did get in position at the top of the stretch while being average. Oh, this horse is 5-2. This is a second choice right now. This would be his 3rd race off the drop to from 25,000. So this is his 3rd race at 12. Remember when I said a lot of times when they drop big, they don't win the 1st race. You want to look at them the 2nd or 3rd race off the drop. 5-2, he's not that appealing. I've probably already wasted too much time on him. The 2 horse, one fast for the first call, one tick slower than the fastest winner. No, he's coming out of the same damn race. How did I make this mistake twice? I'm all fucked up. He's going to be average, slow last race. 2 races back, he was average, just got in position at the top of the stretch. 3 races ago, he had a bad rail. Both of those, or he looks like he has no speed. He looks like he'll be on the closing end. I'm not that interested right now in him. The 4 horse, inside the track was good last race. Slow. So I gave him an asterisk for running against the bias. 2 races back, he didn't get in position at the top of the stretch. He was average, slow. He's stretching out. He's a sprinter. He's actually a sprinter. In his last 2 races, his last 3 races I don't think are that good. Let's see. Okay, so I'm trying to go through this horse. So his last 3 races don't look good. I gave him an excuse last race for running against the bias. I think it's weird that this horse was at 12.5 non-winners of 2 life, 10,000 non-winners of 2 life. He was kind of collecting checks. He actually won for 10,000. Then they went up to 16,000. He just missed. all of those races make sense. And I wish I would have looked up those races. This is weird because they decided to step him way up to 30,000 beating claimers. I don't think he ever belonged at that level. This almost looks sneaky to me. I might be a little interested in this 4 at 7 to 1. I know I'm reading into a lot of these class moves and stuff. But it is a little interesting. He was really competitive at this level, and he basically did a double step up higher. And now he's dropping to a level that he was kind of, he's kind of an interesting long shot here. The 4 horse, or I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with these numbers because they're so small. I'm on the 5 horse now. The 5 horse was the slowest winner of the day. He went all the way to 6,000. He did a monster drop from 16,000 to 6,001, which he probably was supposed to do. 2 races back at 16,000, the rail was bad. He was on the outside. He was slow, average, got a nice position at the top of the stretch. So I can definitely see him winning off that drop. 3 races back on the turf at 30,000. He was basically 1 tick slower than the fastest winner at the second and third call. He was average at the second call, or first and third call. He was average at the second call while being a closer. So this horse is showing that he's in real good form. He got away with going to a cheaper level, and his step up makes complete sense here. His price isn't appealing, but I can see this horse being the favorite. I don't have a problem with, from what I see, him being the favorite. The 6 horse, the timer malfunctioned, so I can't really rate that race. It was at 20 grand. 2 races ago, he matched strides with the slowest winner and was slow. 3 races ago at 10,000, he was average. I don't have a problem with him being bet at about 7 to 2. That looks about right to me. And the 8 horse is coming off of a timer day where the timer didn't malfunction that race, but it malfunctioned some of the other races where I wasn't able to make a profile that day. So I don't know how good those fractions. They look fat. They look solid. 2 races ago, he was on the slow side. I kind of see this board. This board makes sense to me the way they're betting. I kind of see the 5 as the first choice. I kind of see the 1 and the 6 kind of being second and third choice. They're almost interchangeable for me. I don't like one over the other. 1 and 6. I think the 4 should be about where he's at. 4 is the appealing bet to me here. But the board overall looks pretty right in my opinion. I don't know if I spent a lot of time on that race. I don't know if I'm going to be able to look at this race for a quick double. The next race is just an 8 horse race. Hey, what up, Louise? I hope I'm saying that right. Bill does better. Next race looks real appealing. Let's see, I don't have the morning line. You know, I don't like morning lines, but I like them on my form. I like looking at them. Let's see if there's any doubles worth playing. 5 to 1. There's nothing worth doing with the 5 double wise. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with the double. Let's see who gets the lead here. 6 might want the lead. You know what? I'm going to put a 20 on this full horse. I think this race is worth a 20. Remember, 20 is like my lowest win bet that I do, so this is in a play territory. Yeah, I don't have a real strong opinion. Right now, I don't see a real good edge here. I think the 4 might be a little sneaky, but other than that, I kind of really agree with how they're betting this race. And when you kind of agree with how they're betting a race, it almost makes it where unless you can come up with a combination or something, it's not really worth playing, win ticket wise. All right, 4 got the lead. Whether this horse wins or loses, right now I'm happy with what I got. I'll be right back. I want to walk during this race. Come on, 23 and 4, 46. We can win this, can't we? We can win this, can't we? All I need to be able to do is run in the stretch. I didn't get to see it on the TV, and I didn't get to see it at the finish. Did we win that? I think we won that. Now, okay. Let's just say I'm a little tiff at myself for not betting more, but I thought I was getting 6-1, 7-1 on them. I get 13-1. So let's just say I bet double what I bet, $40 at 6-1. So because of the way the odds help me, the odds actually makes me make. I'm so happy the odds floated up right here. I thought at 6-1, 7-1, this horse was worth a 20. A lot of times when we win a bet, we said, hey, that was my only option. Maybe I could have bet double. I don't think I would have bet my $60 bet on him. But because of the odds float up, the racing gods gave me a gift and gave me a little bit more than if I would have bet 40 on them. So that's a nice deal. And we're up and running. So far, I bet $60 today total. I bet 20 on the Dutch bet, the 2 horses in the first race, and 20 on this race, and we're going to pick up $280. So I'm up 2 bills right off the bat. Oh, Gregory. Hey, what up, Gregory? Gregory said he wheeled him. And who was it? Premier had a question. Did he put in his question? Let me see where. Let's see. Wait a minute. Okay, this is so Premier, your question is if you have a scenario that hits 80%, 85% of the time at Gulfstream from the beginning of June,